People end up in witchcraft and and other conditions because they refused to forgive. What happened was that these people decided to hold onto the bitterness. They decided to hold on to the bitterness. And there are a lot of people like this. There are a lot of people in this bracket. They know what happened. They know they have to forgive, but somehow they refuse to forgive and they keep holding on to bitterness. Now, bitterness does not bring anything profitable in the life of a believer. Bitterness draws in demons. So people who were offended years ago decided not to forgive, decided to keep holding on to the bitterness. You know what it does? It keeps growing up. And what you see later is, and these same people, because of the bitterness, they keep getting into other things. They get into addictions. They get into other strange vices. They try to use a human way, a human method to find a solution to the problem. But the main problem is that you have decided to hold on to bitterness. You've decided to hold on to bitterness, which draws in demons. So, somebody sinned, somebody did something against you, you were traumatized, you refuse to forgive them. You realize that pain you have decided to keep inside of you, will start drawing in other things. You get into addiction, you get into drugs, you get into smoking, you see other things like depression, anxiety. You start becoming suicidal. All of those things are going to come in because you have refused to use the way of the Lord, which was what? Forgive. God's solution to this problem is to forgive. If you refuse to use God's way, God's method in solving this problem, you end up in the camp of the enemy. There are a lot of people practicing witchcraft and they don't even know. Listen, if you meet any person, if you encounter any human being who rejoices when people are in pain, and who becomes sorrowful when people are happy, you are looking at a witch or a wizard right in front of you. Wherever you meet this kind of individual, please forgive them, say a prayer for them, but disconnect from them. Because so far as they are going to be in your camp, so far as they are close to you, you are not going to make any progress. If you see any human being that rejoices at people's pain, who is happy at when people are suffering, and is sad when people are rejoicing, you are looking at witchcraft right in front of you. Take them out of your camp. If they are part of your friends, cut them off. Watch your next part.